A man must go beyond, on top of the atmosphere and above, to know about the world that he really lives in. Greetings to you all. I am Suzuka Bashral, a student studying here at Babylon National School, and I feel privileged to be here before you all as this week's Babylon Kidcast's host. For this week's episode, we have a special alumni of Babylon National School who has been able to achieve a successful career in the field of aeronautics. For this week's Kidcast, I'd like to welcome pilot Enisha Rai here. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Suzuka.
So, how have you been doing lately?
I've been doing wonderful. And how about you?
I've also been doing great. So, how does it feel to be back at Babylon after so many years, being back as an alumni and a successful career holder?
It feels like reconnecting with my childhood memories that was created here. It feels nostalgic, and I feel overwhelmed right now also being back here.
So, have you seen any changes? Because it's been quite a few years since you came back to Babylon. And, what are the changes maybe in the infrastructures, in the teachers, in the students, or in the teaching patterns? What are the differences you have seen?
Yeah, I joined Babylon in 2011 AD. Back then, the school was already good, and the buildings were like normal houses, but now it's very big and
yes,
well maintained.
So did you get to study in the new building, or you were in the olden buildings only?
I was in grade 8 when this building was firstly inaugurated. The changes that I've noticed are in the teaching pattern. The school has different form of teaching now.
Yes.
You have smart classes now,
yes,
right?
We do.
With a projector.
ICT, projector, computers, yes.
Yeah. That's very different from ours. We used to have that blackboard, whiteboards.
Yes.
And we used to learn like that in classroom, but now you have spatial classroom.
Yes. So what are the memories that you had in Babylon? Maybe memories with friends, teachers, maybe when you went outings or somewhere. So what are the memories you had here?
There are a lot of memories, good and the bad. Some are very cringeworthy also. With my best friends, one of the memories that I still treasure is when I was in grade 3. I joined Babylon, and my mother made me participate in an unforgettable program called Winter Camp that was organized by our respected Vice Principal Ma'am and pre-primary coordinator Moti Ma'am, where we were taught about those skills like dancing skills and singing, and ramp walk, public speaking. That was a part of Babylon that I like the most.
Yes.
Yeah, and cherish the most.
So we were also really proud to have you back here at Babylon, and today you were there in the assembly as well, and your words were really inspiring to all of our students.
Thank you so much. I'm blessed.
So what about the academic stress that you had when you were here at Babylon? SE was there, BLE. I think you guys had SE or SLC?
I had DLE and not BLE.
Oh.
While I had SEE and not SLC.
Oh.
Complicated.
Yes, it has been changed.
Yeah.
So
academically, I never struggled. I was really hardworking since young age, and it was teachers here were very supportive of us. They were not only supporting us academically, but also they were sometimes motivating us and our biggest cheerleaders.
So as I heard before that you were inspired to become a pilot when you saw aircrafts during the winter camp. So could you please explain that experience that you had and how that turned into a living dream and you are now able to accomplish it?
Yeah, you know very well that that was an experience that I said when I was in winter camp, right?
Yes.
We were taken on a field trip to an army camp with the consent of late Captain Kailas Gurung, who was also one of the parent of our Babylonian. And there, I got an opportunity to admire the beauty of aircrafts and helicopter from a closer distance, and that ignited a spark in me. And I wanted to pursue my career in aviation when I grew up.
So have you graduated or are you still like training in the sector?
I've already graduated.
So which university did you graduate from?
It's not called university, but it's called a flight school, flight academy, or you can flight school, flight academy, the same thing. It's
Yes.
called Royal Aviation Academy. It is in Philippines, Dumaguete.
Oh, that means you went abroad and you completed your studies there and you came back.
Yeah, I completed it in Philippines because in Nepal we don't have such privilege or we don't have such facility
Opportunities,
to
yes.
study here. This aviation related because our country is like very challenged, like
Yes, in the
phys-
sector of aeronautics and everything. I don't
I
think.
mean, in geographically very challenged because we have tall hills and mountains, and it's not a suitable place to
Yes.
let a trainee pilot
Yes.
fly an aircraft.
So, like, how long was your training? For how many years did you spend your time in Philippines?
Um, First, it was like said it would take around 1 year,
1 year.
but later I completed it in 16 months, 1 year and a half. It was so because of the cyclones, the weather challenges. Cyclones, typhoons hit that area quite often.
So, like, how was the experience of going to a new country, with new people, a new environment, and, studying there and being able to achieve successful career from there and come back in your hometown and, like, look forward to pursue that career in your home country?
Being there was a mm, completely different environment, and academically it was challenging. It was physics, mathematics, and we had to fly aircraft and do classes and exams at the same day, which was quite challenging. And coming back in Nepal, it was always my goal to come back to Nepal and work as a first officer from the beginning, and work for my country.
So, like, could you share, like, what is the procedure of, like, getting into the field of aeronautics? Like, as soon as you passed out SE, like, what was the procedure from then to, like, graduating? You graduated with a degree or, like, you graduated bachelor's?
No,
Master's?
it's not bachelor's, it's not master's, none of it.
It's not.
Yeah, I will tell you. I graduated. No, high school was completed. Plus two academically, you need science background. Mathematics and physics are the basics of flying, and then after that, you can apply for any aviation school that is under the CAN, which is Civil Aviation Authority of Nepal. We cannot just go to any school, aviation school that are not
Under the institution.
under the. They have listed few schools that we can join and complete our training according to the standards, and we complete our training from those schools and come back to Nepal and apply for jobs.
So, which college did you study, like 11, 12 in?
I studied Golden Gate International College, that is in Battis Putali.
From there, you graduated from 11, 12, and then you
Yeah.
went forward to Philippines. So, what are the, like, procedures of, like, going there and studying there? Is, like, IELTS kind of interview or something like that, or you can just apply for a visa and you can go there?
Yeah, we don't need those kind of IELTS or PT because it's not required, and basic English is only necessary there to communicate with captains and everyone. The process is like you should have certain grades that are and that makes you eligible for applying to a school, and you need to search the school that you want to go. There are many schools that Nepalese students go. Some are in America, some are in Canada, some are South Africa, and some are Philippines. And you can apply there according to your grades and according to your likeness, like weather Canada is very cold and Philippines is very hot. And if you can't survive in winter or you cannot survive in summer, you can choose wisely, and that's the process of choosing. We don't need those aisles and pity. Yeah.
So, like, what were the hardships that you faced while choosing this career path? Maybe, like, there was maybe lack of support from parents, or like sometimes you felt yourself that maybe I can do this. Were there points of life where you were like, maybe I should give up on my dream and should like start a different career?
Definitely. Yeah, definitely there was some kind of problems that arises that that arised. First being I'm not from such a wealthy family, and so being from a middle class family, it's not very um, easy to get into a flight training school, um, because of the high training cost. Like it cost us like around 60,000 USD.
Wow.
We have to pay in US dollars, and that was one of the hardship. And being another one is my parents didn't allow me to pursue this
Career
path.
path.
Yeah, because they were afraid that something might happen
Yes,
because
because
of
the accident rate in Nepal
Yeah,
and the
quite
aircraft
high.
quality is really not good.
Yeah, but I convinced them. I convinced them at the end, and I chased my dream, and I'm here today as a graduated pilot.
So like we're never afraid knowing about the like rates of like accidents of aircrafts in Nepal, and also the fact that there arose a fact that maybe Nepal is buying like second-hand aircrafts from other countries, and that's the reason why there have been so many accidents. Even in this year, I think 2 or 3 accidents have already happened in the Tiruvallur airport, and I think 1 or 2 years back there were also like many aircraft accidents due to which the people were like really got into thinking like what is the government doing, and where is there not a proper safety protocol in the field of aeronautics. So did that never scare you?
No, it never scared me because accident can happen anytime, anywhere to any person, right? And even if you walk, you can fall down at any moment. And when you drive a car, you can have accident at any moment. Uh, but yeah, the major fact is that when aircraft crashes happen, a lot of lives are lost.
Yes.
So that's a concern for the government. But those accidents in roads happen every day, right?
Yes.
But we never see them as a fatal one.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that I also don't know much about those second-hand buying of aircrafts, but I've also heard a little that they don't have enough capital to
Yes,
buy
good
those
planes.
first-handed airplanes, but still they're trying their best to maintain the safety and give good service to the passengers. But I appreciate it. One thing that could be leading to those fatal accidents are, as I said,
The geographical
Yeah.
condition of Nepal.
yeah, and the unexpected weather. Because of those high hills and mountains, we can never know when the wind shifts, when the
Yes, the weather is like really unexpected. You don't know, like it's going to be sunny all
Yeah.
afternoon, and it's going to like a big like storm is gonna hit in the evening.
yeah,
So
unexpected weather also
Yes.
causes that. And I wanted to mention something. The major accidents in this aviation industry is happening maybe because there are not enough hangars in airports. Like hangars are those kind of areas where you mend the aircrafts. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah, mend and make it ready for the next flight. And in Nepal, in Tribhuvan International Airport, there's only space for one airlines, Bhuta Airlines.
Oh, that means the other planes don't get fixed. They don't have
They
hangars.
get fixed, but they don't have hangars. They have to go to another district where their hangars are placed. In Kathmandu, there is only Bhuta Airlines hangar, and that's risky, right?
That's really risky because
Last, yeah.
like maybe they have to get it fixed while they are taking off from 311 airport, and but they don't have the hangers.
Yeah, they don't have hangers. That's the major issue. So if any technical problems happen, you have to go to another district. So that's very
Maybe while in the journey,
yeah.
while they're
Last
sticking.
accident, do you remember?
Yeah, it was of one airline.
Sauria Airlines.
Yes, and they were
That
taking.
happened. Yeah, that was a
That was also a problem of
freight
hangers.
flight. Yeah, they were having annual or some kind of inspection to be done. Annual inspection had to be done there. But they didn't have hangar here, so they could not fix it. They had to take it to Pokhara. But that flight only can carry the crew members and engineers.
So like,
Have you-
why hasn't the government looked into this? Because
Maybe there's there's not so much like space in TIA, and the government can't do anything, I guess.
it's like really risky because if they don't have the hangers and if they can't get it fixed, then obviously there's a like really big chance of accident or a mishap
Yeah,
happening.
just like the last one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very concerning.
So isn't there like protocol in which like hangars is like it's a place where it gets fixed, or is it like a preoccupied area?
Hangar is like yeah, preoccupied area and where planes are fixed. We there are maintenance staffs and other staffs who will take care of the airplane if it is ready for before flight or not. If it meets the standard of flying, airworthiness we call it.
Airworthiness. Okay. So it was a like really new fact that I got to know. So like, what are you looking forward to doing in the future? Like, as you have graduated and you're back here in Nepal. So what are the like future goals that you look forward?
Future goals. I always wanted to stay in Nepal and work in my own country, and I never wanted to go out and work in other countries. And I want to do something in my country. So that's why I chose to stay here. I'm applying for a job now in different airlines. Let's hope I will get a job placement as a first officer soon.
I hope so too. So like, as we are now coming to the end of the Kidcast, is there something that you like to say to the students watching this Kidcast and the students who are looking forward to like achieve their dreams in any sector?
Yeah. Students, yeah, dream big, work hard, and never give up. Have a strong spirit and fight everything in your way. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so on behalf of the Babylon family, I would like to again heartily thank you for like taking off your spare time and coming here and being ready for doing this Kidcast. I hope you achieve success and you'll get into I like achieve success in the field of aeronautics and you do great in the coming future. So thank you everyone for watching till the end. I hope pilot Enisha Rai's story and her struggles has inspired you all to do something in your life and to create a successful career of your own. So this is it for this week's Kidcast episode. We hope to bring you more interesting and amazing episodes in the coming weeks. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye, guys.